Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I'm here to give you Tuesday's tip, and as you saw, it's the how-to for eyebrows. And so I think that hopefully you can see quickly by looking at me that I don't have both of my brows completed. So this side is done and this one is not. And so I'm going to show you real fast the really easy tips to make it look the way that you want it to look and be full, and that you can see a difference because your eyebrows are made, they frame your eyes. They do protect your eyes from the sun and from things, debris getting into your eyes, but they also do give you a frame that can make your eyes show up more. And so I do want to preface with that I am not a videographer, nor am I an actress, and so I'm just going to quickly show you how to do this. I'm happy to set up an appointment with you to show you on yourself, to practice with products. That's really the best way. Or we have two events next week, one in Clarksville and one in Nashville, and would love to have you come to either of those. Clarksville's Tuesday night and Nashville's Thursday night, and I can help you with that there and answer any questions you might have in person. But I'm going to quickly try to show you and just let you know that you can practice on yourself at home too. And so the first important step with having your brows completed is the shape and the fullness of the hair. And so there's a couple things that you want to do to make sure that you have the shape and the hair there to work with. So sometimes our eyebrows are naturally thick. That was the case for me back in high school. And over the years, sometimes they tend to thin out. Sometimes age can cause that. Sometimes medications can cause that. Sometimes stress can cause our hair to do weird things. But we actually have a product with Mary Kay called a Lash and Brow Building Serum. It's a protein-based product that actually strengthens the hair follicle so that it grows thicker, fuller hair. And so what you'll see, what I like to do, you only apply it at night. So after you've washed your face, right before you go to bed, you've taken all your products off, you take this, and it's just a clear gel, not gel even, it's kind of liquidy. And you simply brush it wherever you want. So what I do every night, I put it on the edge of my eyebrows because mine tend to thin out over here. And so I'll put a stroke there. I also use it on my lashes. You only brush it on the top part of your lashes. My lashes have always been pretty long, but they are thicker and fuller than they've ever been from using this product. The best testimony I have, she's actually a part of this group. One of my customers, and I've had a lot of people use it, but this one, I have a picture, and her lashes were actually falling out in the middle. We don't know why, but that was just happening. And so she used this product, and in a few weeks, she took a before and after picture that I'll post. She could see the difference, and the hair had grown in, and she has thick, full lashes evenly now. So it really does work. It takes some time, and it's also only $36. I know I see other companies out there selling this kind of product, and some of them cost a ton. And so for $36, you can have that taken care of. And another key, it doesn't change your eye color. I've had that question too. I actually called Mary Kay. I have blue eyes, and so I called Mary Kay to make sure that it doesn't affect blue or green eyes. No, it doesn't. It's not like anything that's a prescription type product or anything that would do that. It just simply works with the hair follicle. So that's the first step, is to have something like this in your back pocket that's going to strengthen the hair follicle. The second thing is the shape of your eyebrow. And so if you take a pencil, I'm holding a brow pencil here, but you could use a pencil to tell the shape. And so I'm just going to quickly show you. You would go, if you put your pencil on either side of your nose and go straight up, that's where you want your eyebrow to stop. And so if they grow further, so go straight up, and that's where it should stop. So they shouldn't stop over here. That makes it not, symmetrical with your face. And so so that's the first piece. The second is to take the pencil and go across your eyeball, so right where your iris and pupil are, and that's where the arch should peak. So right here, and if you could even draw dots if it makes it easier for you to draw a dot, so that you can tell where that should be. And then the last piece is, where should it stop? You don't want it to go too far, and you don't want it to stop too early. And so if you because you can fill in, and if they get too thin over here, you can easily fill it in. It's not hard. And so you take your pencil again at the edge of your nose, you go to the edge of your eye and do a line. And right there, is where it should stop. It shouldn't go any further than that part of your eye. So if you go to someone and you have your brows done, they're going to do all this stuff for you, but just double check, to make sure you do have the right shape for your eyeball. And so you can get them waxed, you can get them threaded, you can tweeze, whatever you want to do. Another customer who's in this group, she's an esthetician, and I've heard her say before to remember that your eyebrows are sisters and not twins. So they don't have to be exactly matchy-matchy match, but they do need to obviously, you know, go together and tell that they're related. And so we have a couple ways to fill in your brows. And so if I have nothing on right here, I did all the rest of my makeup and have nothing on my eyebrow on that one side. And so what I want to show you is what a difference it makes. It's really bugging me having one of them not done. So we have a pencil you can use, and this is brunette. Also comes in other shades, whether you have blonde hair, you have black hair, if you have gray hair, we'll figure out the right color for you. But you would fill it in the direction that the hair grows. So brushing the pencil this way. I personally tend to, I have both of these in my makeup bag. I have a pencil, and some days I use that. It just really depends on my mood. We have brow powder too, and I'm going to show you the powder today because I find that powder is a little bit more natural, but either way, it's really just whatever you prefer. So that's the pencil idea. But with the powder, this is actually an eyeshadow, and we have, I believe, 4 eyeshadows, 4 or 5 that can cross over as a brow powder. And so this one that I'm using is Espresso. I like it as eyeshadow too, so that's why I like to do it both ways. But hazelnut is one that can use. It's a light brown. Driftwood, we have coal, so you can use any of these. And then the brush that you use, this is called a smudge brush. And it's just a tiny, you do need the right brush because it's really hard to do if you don't have the right brush. And so I'm going to hopefully be able to look in the mirror and film with you guys at the same time while we do this. But you just take a little bit, put it on your brush, and then again, you go in the direction, I'm going to try to lean in, of your hair. And so you fill in right here, and I just brush it along. This is a little bit hard to do, but brush it along here to help fill it in there. And then I need a little more. And you go all the way, again, wanting to stop. And if your hair doesn't grow this far, you would just simply brush it in. And so I'm wanting to stop right over here where the edge of my eyebrow should stop. And so filling it in with the brush. And there's Bailey in the background. She always wants to join us. Okay, so voila. Now you can see I actually have a brow on both sides, which is wonderful. And so if you get it, with brow powder, if you get it too dark, if you didn't get it all the way or you went outside the edges, you can also just brush it off. It's really easy to do. So there is that. And then the other thing that you take that makes it finished, a finished product, this is brow gel. It's one of my favorite things. And so it's clear. It looks like a mascara wand. And all you do is brush it over the hair, and it smooths the hair down, but it also holds the product on so that it's not going to rub off during the day. So I do this in the morning and don't have to touch it again until I go to bed. When I wash my face, I still have my brows looking the same. It just doesn't come off. And so this is a really important piece to that so that you have everything that you need. And so now you can see, yes, they're not exactly perfect as far as matchy match, but what a difference it makes to have that one filled in versus how I started this video. Okay, so we have a brow kit. If you wanted to do all of these things, you could do your brow serum for $36. You would do your pencil, your brush, I'm sorry, is $10. Your powder is $8, so there's $18 and $36, and then this is $10 for the brow gel. So for $28 and then $36, you put it all together. You've got your package of products to take care of your eyebrows. If you did the pencil, it's $12. So that would be a little bit cheaper if you like a pencil instead of the powder and the brush is with $18 for those two. You could do the pencil for $12 and have your little kit. So if you would like to try it out, just let me know. Of course, remember, everything that we sell is 100% satisfaction guarantee. So if you experiment with your eyebrows and you don't like it, of course, I'd love to meet with you one-on-one and help you figure out what's the right thing for you. If you'd like to come next week to either of those events or just schedule an appointment, just let me know. Or I even do brow parties where we just focus on how to do your eyebrows. So hope this was helpful and that you will have fun working on your eyebrows. And if I can answer any questions, just let me know, okay? Thanks, you guys. Have a great day.